I don't want you to overcomplicate this business of identifying emotions, because it'll confuse you and it will discourage you and you won't even want to mess with it. So there are just 6 primary emotions, really: happiness, sadness, fear, anger, surprise, and probably disgust. So that's happiness, sadness, fear, anger, surprise, disgust. Now, I know it's not quite that cut and dry, because there could be varying degrees of anger, for example. It could be anything from mild frustration all the way up to rage. But I don't want to complicate this. I wanted to keep it just to those 6 things. And I know that even if you're the worst case scenario of being out of touch with your emotions, let's say for sake of discussion, you get a big fat F- with respect to identifying how you feel. Even then, I think you would know if you were happy or sad or fearful or angry or surprised or disgusted. So I would recommend that you not complicate it too much and just concern yourself with identifying those 6. And some of these you can't have at the same time. So you can't be happy and sad at the same time. You can't be happy and fearful at the same time. You can't be angry and happy at the same time. So if one of these 6 emotions occur, then in that moment it's probably the only one, or certainly the primary one, that's occurring. It is possible to have a couple emotions going on at the same time. I might be angry and disgusted. There's healthy guilt, which is, I made a mistake. I recognize that as a mistake. I intend to not repeat that mistake. But if you're like most of the other guys that I work with on the autism spectrum, they feel like they're always making social mistakes. Doesn't matter what I say or do, it's always wrong. I'm always on the receiving end of disapproval. That was the belief system right there. The subsequent cognitive distortion is, because I continue to make all of these mistakes, therefore I am a mistake. That's toxic guilt, which leads to toxic shame, which is, I'm not worthy, I'm defective, I'm flawed. I keep making these mistakes over and over again, therefore I am a mistake, I'm defective, I'm flawed. Healthy shame is, I did something to hurt this individual, it was planned, fully intended to do it, my motives were malicious, 100%. I recognize now in hindsight that that was wrong, that's not the kind of person I want to be, and I'm never doing that again. That's healthy shame. So with respect to secondary and even tertiary emotions, we could throw in healthy guilt, toxic guilt, healthy shame, and toxic shame.